can we hear this so I can rip him? Dean Blandino, the rules analyst on Fox, and they brought him in to talk about, was this the play where they were trying to figure out if it was a fumble or not? Because there was a few, one by the goal line where I think Jalen crossed the plane. They said he didn't, but they got it anyway. And then later, towards the end, when the ball was out and the Chiefs said they had it, and then obviously you can't see in the scrum if who's got the ball or, if it did come out cleanly or not. So here's Dean Blandino complaining about the job that he gets paid a lot of money to do on Fox.
I am done with the tush push, guys. It's a hard play to officiate like we've been talking about. So they either ruled progress or that Hurts was down. Really hard to see what's happening with the football. We're inside 2, so replay has looked at this, and they've determined that there was no fumble.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
I got bad news for you, Dean. The Eagles are the best team in the league. They play in the NFC. They're on Fox. Does he not realize he's going to have 5 more of these games this year, and probably the divisional round game, a championship game? He's going to have to deal with this.
I'm all for the tush push, but I kind of saw yesterday why people were a little bit upset.
Me?
Oh no, I mean I can see.
Excuse me.
Now listen to what I'm saying. I'm not against the tush push, but 7 times, Joe, in a game where the offense was clear, I see why people are upset. Because I woke up this morning, and that's all I saw on my timeline. I'm not complaining, but I can see why people feel the way that they feel.
This is the defender in you.
I know.
No, it's not. It's not.
Because you would have got rocked.
No, it's not. It's like this. It's almost like the ultimate cheat code, right? Where you're playing the final boss, and you had a final boss on the ropes, but they have this one move that allows them to get more energy or more health that keeps them going. Yeah. That's kind of what it is. That's what the tush push is.
So a couple things. One, if teams stop them on first and second down, there is no tush push.
You're right.
So that's their fault. Second, you must have not been listening to me the day I said once it remained legal for this year, I wanted them to lean into it more.
Yeah, you did say that.
7 times is leaning into it.
That is crazy.
Just lean all the way in.
I'm not. Listen, we won the game, and at the end of the day, that's all I care about. But this morning when I woke up and I saw all the people complaining about it, I could see why they were upset.
Now, the one thing yesterday that I think was probably fair for the Chiefs to complain, they missed one by the goal line, right? Both the Eagles guards jumped off sides. I mean, it was a false start on both of them, and they missed it. Now, they missed it. I mean, what are you going to do? It helped out the Eagles, so we're all happy about it?
But on television, they pointed that out.
It was a clear miss.
Yeah, they pointed that out.
Both guards fired off too fast.
We had this conversation in the offseason about how important it was.
Yeah.
The game yesterday, big point in the favor of the Eagles need this play.
They did. Oh, yeah.
They needed it yesterday.
If you think about it like this, we don't do those tush pushes, we might be talking about a different game.
You asked earlier, with Patullo as the coordinator, what is their identity, right? RPO, play act. The identity is the tush push. I mean, they build. It's almost like doesn't it feel like sometimes they build the second down play to get to the tush push? It's like a 6 or 7 yard slant to AJ. He'll power his way for one more yard. It's 3rd and 1, and away we go.
Yeah, there was a moment when they were down by the goal line, at the 3, and it crossed my mind. 3 tush pushes. They would have gotten a touchdown.
Would it surprise anyone if that happened?
They might have banned it this week.
No, I mean, hey, listen. It also makes me think what they say by hook or by crook.
Yeah,
you got to get it done. I mean, but it was. I can see. I'm not against it, but I can see why yesterday.
It sounds like you're against it.
No. Yesterday,
this is a sad development.
No, listen to what I'm saying before y'all jump all over it. No, just watching people talk about it yesterday. I was just like, wow, it was a lot. It was a lot.
If I were you, I would be afraid that knock on the door is coming for you to give back your Eagles Hall of Fame jacket after this rhetoric.
I was just told they did that because Roger Goodell was in the building.
I'm sure he hated it. All right, we know Blandino hated it. You know what? It's one thing if people around the league hate it, coaches. Dean Blandino comes off as like,
yeah, screw you, Blandino.
You are. I don't know how much he gets paid. It's probably millions of dollars a year. All you have to do is when Tom Brady asks for your help, just give him your help. Just say what you think and shut up about you don't like the play. Your job is to assess what happened on the field.
If you would have just said it's hard to officiate, the I'm done with it is him being an emotional baby.
I don't need the editorializing out of Dean Blandino.
Shut up.
I'm not here for it. Now, this morning Joe DeCamera said something, and I think he's right. That the way Blandino spoke yesterday feels like the next level to how the NFL tries to get this banned, which is, hey, competition committee, we can't officiate this. We can't do it, so we got to get this out of the game. Ray Didinger was on This Morning with Joe in the morning show talking about that and kind of how this all will lead to the next fight the Eagles are going to have to keep it in the game next year.
This one they can make a case for.
Yeah.
You know, this one they can make a case for. And there's no doubt. I mean, there was no doubt there were a couple times that, and you saw Andy Reid was livid on the sidelines, and he should have been. I mean, there was clearly motion. But you know, there's going to be a huge, pardon the expression, there's going to be a huge push to get that thing overturned this year. It really will be. And if the Eagles win again, using that the way they used it yesterday, I don't think there's any way it holds up for another year. I mean, I think that it just barely made it. I was surprised that it hung on this year.
Me too.
If they win again this year and continue to have the same success with the play, I really think it'll be overruled. And Joe, I think you identified one of the arguments, and I'll have the film to prove it. One of the arguments on, the referees can't officiate this play. It's unfair. We got to get it out of the books.
I agree with Joe. I agree with Ray. It feels like, Hugh, when we get to next offseason, it's going to be very hard for them to keep it. It was a battle this year. They needed to fly Jason Kelsey in to give an impassioned plea to keep it.
Yeah.
I think this is the last year of it, so let's run it into the ground.
Well, yeah, and I think yesterday had to play a big role in that. Like seeing it live and in person, like as much as you did, that was one of the momentum changers in that game. If you're being honest,
Felt like a
it.
bleep Utica Dell sitting there.
Seven
times.
Somebody else suggested that would be the case. I tell you what, man, you should get the joy that I have to get the text, the angry text from Rhea, like during the football game.
She was angry at the Tush push?
Well, she was
gonna be happy about that.
No, she was.
Run it again.
This is how it goes. At the beginning of the game, when it's going south, I get a barrage of text messages, right? And I needed those because I had to make a stop. So Rhea was kind of keeping me up to date with the game. But the expletives that were in the tweets, it was almost like I could hear her saying them as she said them.
See that passing game? There's a reason for the expletives.
It's the best.
I kind of agree that it feels like this is going to be the last year.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because yesterday was, like I said, you just like, I can see why.
Yeah,
I can see why people are upset.
But I guess if I were in the meeting room and I were in the Jason Kelsey role where I had to try to make the case to keep it, I still don't understand how it would be that much harder to officiate than a regular quarterback sneak.
So I would say for the guards going firing off the false start, they should see that, right? There's a line judge. They should. I will say the one at the end where the Chiefs had the ball.
Yeah.
That one, because there's 22 bodies in a pile.
But that's happening on a QB sneak too.
It is.
That's also happening on a quarterback sneak. And the other thing is now, like for spotting the ball, don't they have the virtual measurement system?
Does the chip in the ball tell you if it falls out of the person's hands that's carrying it?
No. But
I know.
But again,
I wonder if that technology one day will happen.
First of all, it's already I think on any given play, and when there's a pile of bodies on a quarterback sneak, it might be hard to figure out who exactly has possession and when. I don't think that's specific to the tush push, but spotting the ball, because that's going to be where we go with it. It's hard to see where the ball is. They literally just implemented a measurement system where they can spot the ball where he's down. By the way, this sort of goes against what I'm saying. When they used it late in the game and they said we were short, I didn't agree.
I hate the virtual measurement system.
I didn't think it was right. I thought it got it wrong.
It's taken away the drama of the chain gang, and they're getting it wrong anyway.
I thought they got it wrong.
I hate it. We've lost something real out of the game with that nonsense.